oil and gas analyst, and joins me now live from London. Jonathan, thank you very much indeed for being on the programme. Look, how much do you think this move from OPEC will compensate for the decreased amount of oil production from Russia?
I think in real terms, when you look at the volumes, it's very, very difficult to compensate for what we're losing from Russia. As you said earlier, it's estimated that roughly 1 million barrels per day have already been lost. OPEC has been increasing their production by around about 400,000 barrels per day each month, coming back from the COVID cuts. They've now agreed to increase by around about 650,000 over the next couple of months. This obviously can take the place of some of that Russian crude, but now with EU sanctions coming into play, I think it's going to be very difficult to actually compensate.
So do people have any optimism then that the price of petrol at the pump might actually go down as the benchmark prices slightly come down of a barrel of crude?
Well, I mean, the benchmark price of crude has come down a little bit because of the announcements from OPEC, but it was $2 or $3 per barrel down. I don't think you're really going to see very much cheaper petrol at the pump because of this. I mean, it probably takes a little bit of tension out of the market, but I don't think it's what we've all been waiting for as motorists yet.
Well, OK, fair enough. I suspected that might be the case. And on a bigger picture, do you think Europe can cope without Russian oil and gas indefinitely?
I think we can cope. There's obviously a cost to coping without Russian oil and gas. Gas is much bigger of a problem than oil is, because oil is obviously a lot easier to move around the world and to switch from one supplier to another. I think if we were cut off from Russian gas immediately, there would be very, very big economic fallout. But already we've seen a big increase in LNG supplies into Europe. We've already seen a lot of plans put into action to deal with this in the medium term. So I think it's possible. Some of that oil and gas, certainly the oil, will get shifted and sold to somewhere else. But we've seen that the European Union has made up their mind they want to stop the oil first. There's going to be a big decline by the end of this year. So I think it can happen. It might not be cheap to do it, but it's possible.
Well, I appreciate you leaving us with a little bit of optimism, and certainly appreciate your analysis on that. Jonathan, David Lamb, thank you very much indeed.